Our journey begins on the edge of continents where the restless ocean embraces the land. Here in these shallow, sunlit waters lies a realm of astonishing beauty and unparalleled biodiversity. These are the coastal zones, a vibrant tapestry of life woven together by the ebb and flow of the tides. They are vital nurseries for countless marine species, intricate food webs supporting a wealth of life, and natural buffers protecting our coastlines from the relentless forces of the ocean. Join us now as we venture into this watery wilderness, exploring the hidden wonders of estuaries, salt marshes, mangrove forests, coral reefs, and kelp forests. Delve into the remarkable adaptations of life in the intertidal zone. Our first destination takes us to the mouths of rivers, where fresh water and salt water intertwine to create a world of fluctuating salinity. These are the estuaries, often called the nurseries of the sea, for it is here that countless marine species begin their lives. Imagine a vast shallow bay where the muddy bottom teems with life. Sunlight filters through the water's surface, illuminating schools of silvery fish darting through the water. These are juvenile fish, seeking refuge in the protective embrace of the estuary. Here, they find an abundance of food and shelter from predators lurking in the open ocean. The mixing of fresh water and salt water creates a unique environment rich in nutrients. Microscopic plankton thrive in these fertile waters, forming the base of a complex food web. Oysters and clams filter the water, extracting sustenance from the abundant plankton. Crabs scuttle along the muddy bottom, scavenging for detritus. Look closely and you'll see the delicate fronds of seagrass swaying gently in the current. These underwater meadows provide vital habitat for a myriad of creatures, from seahorses clinging to the blades with their prehensile tails to pipefish camouflaged amongst the swaying fronds. Estuaries act as natural filters, trapping sediments and pollutants from rivers before they reach the open ocean. Their dense vegetation helps to stabilize shorelines, protecting them from erosion caused by storms and rising sea levels. As we leave the sheltered waters of the estuary, we are reminded of the intricate connections between land and sea and the importance of protecting these vital ecosystems. Our journey now takes us to the edges of the land, where a ribbon of emerald green fringes the coastline. These are the salt marshes, sculpted by the ebb and flow of the tides. Beneath the surface lies a hidden world teeming with life. Dominated by salt-tolerant grasses, these wetlands are anything but barren. Twice a day, the tides surge in, bringing nutrients and marine creatures. As the tide recedes, it leaves behind a maze of channels and pools. Look closely and you'll see fiddler crabs, their oversized claw waving. Marsh wrens flit through the vegetation, their calls echoing. The true heroes are the salt marsh grasses themselves. These hardy plants have evolved remarkable adaptations. Their deep roots bind the soil, preventing erosion. They tolerate high salinity levels thanks to specialized glands. Protecting these ecosystems is crucial for the diverse life they harbor. We venture now to the warmer regions of our planet, where the coastline transforms into a tangled labyrinth of roots and branches. These are the mangrove forests, remarkable ecosystems found in tropical and subtropical regions, where trees have adapted to thrive in salt water. Imagine wading through warm, shallow water, the air thick with humidity and the calls of exotic birds. Towering above you are the mangroves, their roots forming an intricate network that anchors them firmly in the soft, muddy substrate. These are no ordinary trees. Mangroves have evolved extraordinary adaptations to survive in this challenging environment. Their roots, exposed at low tide, are equipped with special pores called lenticels, allowing them to absorb oxygen directly from the air. Some species, like the red mangrove, have prop roots that arch out from the trunk, providing additional support and stability in the soft sediment. Life in the mangrove forest is a delicate balancing act. The trees themselves provide a vital buffer, protecting coastlines from erosion caused by waves and storms. Their dense root systems trap sediments, improving water clarity and creating a rich nursery ground for countless marine species. Peer beneath the surface and you'll discover a hidden world teeming with life. Schools of juvenile fish seek refuge amongst the tangled roots, finding both food and protection from predators. Mangrove forests are not just vital for marine life, they also play a crucial role in mitigating climate change. These ecosystems are incredibly efficient at sequestering carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, storing it in their biomass and in the sediment below. Chapter 4. Coral reefs, cities beneath the waves. Our journey now takes us from the shores to the heart of the ocean, to a world of vibrant color and astonishing biodiversity. These are the coral reefs, often called the rainforests of the sea, for their remarkable richness of life. Imagine diving into crystal clear water, bathed in sunlight. As you descend, a breathtaking spectacle unfolds before your eyes. A kaleidoscope of colors explodes from the reef, a living tapestry of corals, fish, and invertebrates. Coral reefs are built by tiny animals called polyps. These soft-bodied creatures secrete a hard, calcium carbonate skeleton, which forms the framework of the reef. Over time, as generations of polyps live and die, their skeletons accumulate, creating the vast structures we see today. The real magic of coral reefs lies in their symbiotic relationship with microscopic algae called zooxanthellae. These algae live within the tissues of the coral polyps, providing them with food through photosynthesis. In return, the corals offer the algae a protected environment and the nutrients they need to thrive. This intricate partnership is what allows coral reefs to flourish in nutrient-poor tropical waters. Coral reefs are home to an astounding array of life, from the tiniest, brightly colored fish darting in and out of the coral branches to the majestic sharks patrolling the reef's edge. But coral reefs are facing unprecedented threats, including climate change and ocean acidification, which make it harder for corals to build their skeletons. Chapter 5. Kelp forests, underwater jungles of the deep. Our exploration takes us to colder waters where sunlight filters through a canopy of giant algae. These are the kelp forests, underwater jungles teeming with life. Imagine diving into cool, clear water, sunlight dappling through the surface. A forest of towering kelp comes into view, their fronds reaching towards the surface. Kelp are a type of brown algae. They thrive in cold, nutrient-rich waters, growing up to 2 feet per day. Some species can reach over 100 feet, forming dense forests. The kelp forest is a dynamic environment, constantly in motion. Fronds sway with the currents, creating a mesmerizing dance. Light filters through the canopy, casting an ethereal glow. Life in the kelp forest is diverse and abundant. Sea otters wrap themselves in kelp to prevent drifting while they sleep or feast on sea urchins. Harbor seals dart through the kelp, navigating with ease. Kelp forests are crucial for ocean health. They absorb carbon dioxide, helping to mitigate climate change. Chapter 6. Tidal zones, life between the tides. Our final destination takes us to the very edge of the sea, where the land meets the ocean in a dramatic display of power and resilience. This is the intertidal zone, a world of extremes, where life clings tenaciously to the rocks, exposed to the elements twice a day. Imagine standing on a rocky shore, the waves crashing against the rocks, sending spray high into the air. The tide is out, revealing a hidden world, a tapestry of life clinging to the exposed surfaces. This is a harsh and unforgiving environment. Twice a day, the tide recedes, exposing the inhabitants of the intertidal zone to the drying effects of the sun and wind. Twice a day, the tide returns, bringing with it crashing waves and a rush of seawater. Yet, despite these challenges, life here thrives. Barnacles, their hard shells firmly attached to the rocks, wait patiently for the tide to return, their feathery appendages filtering plankton from the water. Mussels, clustered together in dense beds, use strong byssal threads to anchor themselves to the rocks, resisting the pull of the waves. As the tide recedes, it reveals a hidden world of tide pools, miniature ecosystems teeming with life. Sea anemones, their tentacles swaying gently in the water, wait for unsuspecting prey to wander too close. Hermit crabs, their soft abdomens protected by borrowed shells, scavenge for food among the rocks. The intertidal zone is a testament to the adaptability of life, with creatures evolving remarkable strategies to survive in this ever-changing environment. Outro, our coastal legacy. As we conclude our journey through the world's diverse coastal ecosystems, we are left with a profound sense of awe and responsibility. From the bustling nurseries of estuaries to the wave-battered shores of the intertidal zone, these vibrant habitats are not just breathtakingly beautiful but fundamentally important to the health of our planet. Coastal ecosystems provide us with invaluable services, from sustaining fisheries to protecting our shorelines from storms. They are carbon sinks, helping to mitigate the impacts of climate change. By understanding their importance, reducing our impact and supporting conservation efforts, we can ensure that these coastal wonders continue to thrive for generations to come.